BYDFi is a crypto exchange on desktop and mobile where you can spot trade, futures trade, use leverage tokens, and copy the trades of top traders. If you sign up with the link in the description, you get a free $100 when you deposit $100. There's hundreds of crypto available on their spot exchange, as well as a free test account so you can practice futures trading without getting wrecked. BYDFi. Hello everybody, welcome back. So already a very nice start to the month, nice start to the week, and not completely unexpected obviously. So just a bit of a rundown of some of these alts that I've been playing around with. All targets filled on RNDR, banging. So that's all done and dusted, profit locked in the bag. We're still waiting on this bad boy that took positions on over the weekend, and this has epic targets on XRP, 60 to 90 again. Probably looking for a major pullback, probably in the middle of this box, if anything. Right now, we're fighting with that 50 exponential. Once that's broken, the trend should exist and it should continue. And we'll be looking for the next major wave up here on XRP. Chainlink just has been loving life. It was a bit of an intermediate stopgap here with a fresh golden cross on the exponentials. Very nice. Atom. Finally, starting to continuing with its high, low structure with a move up towards $8.50. Bitcoin Cash. I've got big things hoping for this one. We're looking for this one to continue with the breakout here. So we can see big consolidation after this huge move up. Nothing more than a golden cross retest on the exponential moving average. Pump signal now on the daily confirmed. You'll be looking for this to make its way up to the candle body top just above $300. Algorand, surprisingly, looking like it wants to do something. Major consolidation, crept out of that. Just like a lot of these other altcoins, has bounced off the Bollinger Band Center, moving up to the, we'll call it just short of 11 cents here. No pump signal yet, so this could be quite aggressive later on down the line. At the moment, nothing yet confirmed, but momentum on all of these looks quite good for continuation. And then looking at the big daddy of altcoins, we've finally managed to close above a 200 exponential on Ethereum, and so far we're sort of trying to meander back above. And again, looking at this compared to other altcoins, there's nothing on this daily that's really of any major significance outside of reclaiming moving averages. It's good, but no pump signals or trend signals on the higher term time frame. So alt's still lagging behind Bitcoin, which basically avoided a death cross and is now above a 200 simple moving average. So Bitcoin's got the best chart. Also, looking at Bitcoin, no pump signal here on the daily. So recognizing it for what it is, it's basically above all major moving averages, which is where you want to be. 4 hourly is absolutely awesome, golden crossed and on the 4 hourly, and basically hit that just short really of the $28,500 intermediate zone on a horizontal basis. So it's definitely a good look for it, and something that we've been more or less suggesting is the more likely scenario on the higher term time frames, basically being a daily. So this area right now, it can break obviously, or resistances break. We've got plenty of momentum still going. We're not overheated. The bullish divergence has turned into upwards momentum on the RSI here. So still going from strength to strength. A pullback is probably going to happen, to be fair with you, at this level. But how significant? Is it going to take us down to 27,000 flat? That's a decent pullback in all fairness. That's absolutely possible. However, people forget what Bitcoin is capable of. Bitcoin can run very hard and very fast. People think of it as boring and slow, and compared to like small cap altcoins, of course it will be, but it's still able to move aggressively, which is why people love it still. Compared to traditional markets. And in all fairness, it's been pretty lame in comparison to those recently. So it is definitely due a big move. And so a breakout from here would take us straight up to about $32,000. That's a decent move, and that's something we've been suggesting here on the channel for a while now. And that's another 12.5% move, or 12.2% move. I like it. I like it for what it is. My preference, however, though, obviously because I haven't been buying any more Bitcoin, it didn't come down to an acceptable level for me to buy more of. I bought all mine, bought back a huge amount at 21,500, and I wasn't really wanting to buy any more unless we sank down to what I would consider to be, oversold territory, which is breaking down below 24. But all of this area really should have been bought by those who hadn't got it. You know, this was, a buy zone, and we could easily come back down there again. But right now, everything looks good to go for continuation on the higher term timeframes, being a daily. So that doesn't mean that we can't pull back right now. Of course, we can pull back right now, but higher term timeframes being the daily. 3 daily as well, above all major moving averages there. And the weekly, we are now crossing above that 20 weekly, which basically we more or less closed there last night, which is a good look now, because the price action being above a center of a Bollinger Band, or in this case a 20 weekly, is 65% more likely to remain above that portion of the band than to break down below it. So this is on a weekly basis. So the chances are, we're looking to stay above 28,000 and trend up towards the top of the Bollinger Band range, which is 31,400 or higher. So good stuff. We've allocated positions. We've got longs. I say we, the royal we. I don't know what my Patreon guys have been doing. I know some of them are prolific traders, and so I'm sure that they're doing pretty well. But as far as me is concerned, I picked up a load of stuff for the weekend and took some leverage positions, which is stuff I don't normally do. Don't normally do all of that unless I'm pretty confident in something. The most confident of all, outside of the RNDR, which is that trade's done now. That's finished. The most confident I am out of these altcoins are more or less the ones that you see here. XRP, I made that video yesterday. XRP does have this huge market cycle that is looking to fulfill once again, and this time should go on to make a new all-time high because the SEC stuff is out the window. Previously we've had a very, very reliable market cycle. This would be the fourth one now, which basically is a huge consolidation after a massive big move up and consolidate over a 2 or more year period, and then up again over a short space of time, do the same thing again. We did this here, down again. So we're basically looking to do this again. Then I actually think this time around it's going to make a new all-time high, as it should have done last time if it wasn't for the SEC taking them to court, basically, and volume being drained out and confidence being drained out. So I'm looking for this to make a new all-time high. Like it should have done previously. It's not a millionaire starter kit. It's just a chart with a decent amount of history, which has always completed a market cycle in this way. Big move up, long consolidation. Big move up, long consolidation. Big move up, long consolidation. Here we are today in the baby steps of the next big move up. We're looking at this on a weekly, so this could take a year or so for a new all-time high, maybe even longer. But a new all-time high all the same. Right. I'll leave it with you there. If there's altcoins you want me to look at, now is a good time. You can either leave me messages on the video, or you can join the Patreon where we look at them live twice a week. Right, other than that, I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.